Thank you very much for inviting me along to talk to you this morning. What I'd like to try and do in a short space of time is just share some of the success we've enjoyed over the last couple of years, some of the strategies and the principles we've used to achieve that, and really because we believe that they apply for every business. I was with a client recently in a client meeting in their boardroom. It was an Audi motor dealer, and we'll talk a little bit more about the motor industry in a moment. And I was presenting to the managing director, the sales and marketing, brand manager and after-sales manager, and the chief exec walked in to collect his golf clubs in the corner of the room. So I stood up to say good morning to him, and he said, "Aye, lad," it was in Yorkshire actually, he said, "Aye, lad, you don't need to stand up to say good morning to me, I'm really glad you're here." He said, "We spent £12 million on this showroom. We've got a global brand, some of the best cars in the world. We've got fantastic staff, some very loyal customers. We sponsor the local rugby club. We get involved in a lot of local events, networking, etc. But there's one thing we can't do. We can't answer our phones, and we miss calls and we lose customers." He said, "I'm glad you're here. Have a good day." Took his golf clubs and disappeared. And I'm pleased to say that we won the business. A major part of our belief is that, as you can see, I've put on the screen, customer retention is the new acquisition. And I'm delighted to be here today as a customer of a business. So many businesses I deal with, it seems to be a one-off event and you never hear from them again. You know, moving forward, wastage is no longer affordable. I just talk about wastage and results in our business. If the results in your business aren't what you believe they should be or you'd like them to be, I would suggest it isn't because of the market. It could well be, and most likely is, because of your marketing. So some of the things I'm going to talk about very quickly this morning are some of the marketing that we've carried out in the last couple of years. Clearly, in that business, the Audi business, the 12 million showroom, the most important person in their business, I'd ask you, who is the most important person in your business? It is your receptionist. You spend a lot of money on advertising, getting calls, customers to phone you. You can't miss those calls anymore. And the truth is that customers buy when they're ready to buy, not when the salesman is ready to sell. So how do we do that? How do we stay ever present in our customers' minds? We do it really through follow-up. You see, it's really repetition that has true impact, whether it's with prospects or existing customers. I'm just going to move very quickly on to the power of niche marketing. So we took a close look at our business, a real close look, and we found that we had hundreds of customers, we're taking lots of telephone calls, but we decided to niche into one particular area, and that's the motor industry. And we found a lot of people, if the phone isn't answered, instantly they'll go somewhere else. So we realised that that industry has a real serious problem. And what I'd like to do is just share with you very quickly, there's 4 points here that apply to any business for niche marketing. But I'm going to read out the first one to you, and then we'll move on. And the first one really is, any product or service can be customised or at least have a wrapper on it. And the reason for that is that people prefer, want and place significant higher value on what is perceived to be exclusively for them. So through niche marketing, we have presented ourselves and believe and proven we are the UK's experts. There's another tip, and we'll finish off with 14 tips in a few moments just before I close. And the movement to niche means you will have a lot less competition and you can increase your prices. After all, would you prefer to buy and deal with someone who's let's say a generalist, or would you prefer to deal and pay a little bit more with an expert? Okay, now how have we done that? We've done it principally through direct mail. Here's a sample of some of our direct mail, and we've combined direct mail and email as a complete strategy. You see, nobody buys off direct mail from one letter, and we've proven, in fact, a good example is the top 100 motor groups in the UK. I'm delighted to say we've now got 12 as customers of Armchair, and the average to win a response and an account is between 5 and 7 communications by direct mail, plus some follow-up with email as well. So, amateurs just send one communication and hope that something's going to come back. So a lot of work involved in this, but it really, really does work and will improve your sales. Customers want information, they want knowledge, they want education, and they want things at zero cost. So it's that word free. We offer a free trial, and there's things here that, just to give you a quick sort of sample, will improve customer retention, no more customer frustration, lifetime customer value, improved results from day one. It's important to tell the customers and your prospects what they're actually going to get. We also provide a lot of information, return on investment. We make sure that customers know the value they're getting from the service that we provide. That applies to every business in the land. So we tell them the time of day, we'll tell them calls by department, sales, service, parts, etc. We'll also tell them which day of the week. We'll talk about bonus revenue graphs and duration of calls. So by providing this information, you keep ahead of your competitors. In fact, I'm sure it will probably have changed by the time this meeting is over, but we actually have very, very little competition in this niche market. To say that over the last 2 years, and this is just a copy of a recent bit of PR we've had, we've taken in excess of 1 million calls. That's potentially missed calls in the motor industry. So really it's about finding out what your customers' problems are, what keeps them awake at night, and do your best to solve them. Last but one point, and that is look for the hidden business in your business. So our business has taken overflow calls for all sorts of companies, particularly in the motor industry. We work with 26 different motor brands, hundreds and hundreds of car dealerships. But look for the hidden business in your business. Hidden business for us is they now give us their client bases, and we phone up to say, good morning, Mark. Neil Murphy here from Andover Audi. We haven't spoken for a little while. We haven't seen you in the dealership for a little while either. And our records show that your car's due for a service. I've got the diary here. We can book it in. We can come and collect the car, or you can drop it off. We can give you a courtesy car for the day. You can sit in the dealership and have a cup of coffee if you want. Does that sound okay? Yeah, and you get a booking from there. So that's what we're doing. It's a hidden business within our business. It's almost another business that could overtake what we're already doing. Okay? Going to finish off now with just 14 tips. Some of these we've already covered, and some of them we haven't. Number one, work on your marketing. Don't let yourself fall more in love with your business than you are with your marketing. Find out who's the most important person in your business. Develop direct mail and email as a strategy and follow up. Provide information, education and knowledge and free offers. Become your industry expert. Believe it. Don't wait 10 years for someone to say, hey, I think you're the expert. Yeah? Go out and tell them, market yourself. Believe it and back it up. Consider niche marketing. There's less competition and less resistance. You create a much higher perceived value. If you get your message to the market right, then you can increase your prices, and we've proven that substantially. Street marketing, we won't have time to talk about that, but that's really, if you can call on doors, walk in, have the courage to do that, you'll actually win business. I can't remember the last time someone knocked on our door to try and win business. If they do get in, and we do give them a chance. Use the word guarantee. In uncertain times, in this economy, people want guarantees. Provide them for them. Stop selling and start informing. And I have to say, for a salesman, that's a tough transition for me, but it really does work. Use testimonials and case studies. If your customers won't give you case studies and testimonials, they're not real customers. Make your offer clear. Make it stand out. Make your marketing stand out marketing. Find a hidden business within your business and use personalisation. Personalisation can be anywhere, but particularly on an envelope with direct mail, handwrite the envelopes, use stamps, try to make it a little bit more personal. So I hope I haven't gone too much over time. Thank you very much for listening. I've enjoyed talking to you this morning. Enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you very much.